Okay, so let's get into what happened a couple of years into purchasing this property. Now, the property value was raising a lot, and what happened? We, I believe, had an interest-only loan. We refinanced. We were able to pull some money out of the property, get some money done, some repairs done to the property. Now, this was challenging because the tenants were very resistant to getting anything done. They called the city on us. We had to do a tenant habitability plan. And we ended up having to pay the tenants who had the one bedroom with 4 kids in it, husband and wife. I had to pay over $300 a day for their food, and their rent at the time was maybe $700, $600. I don't know, really low. May have still been in the 4s, because I think it was in the 4s when we first got the property, and this is only 2 or 3 years later. So that was an issue. But we got a little bit of things done. We actually had a tenant move out shortly after. But to get into that, we didn't know what we didn't know, right? More about the habitability program, how they called the city on us, how they said it was, lead-based paint, all of that. It's an older property. It's over 100 years old at this point. At that time, it was a little bit under 100. So, we got new cabinets, some flooring done. We did this work in 2 of the units, the 2 one-bedrooms. Because like I said, people were living in it, but it wasn't the best condition. So we wanted to get some things done to it. Like I said, we were both decided to take, I can't even remember the exact amount that we took out of the property, but I think we both got like $30,000 that we used for things that we needed. And then put more money into the property. But of course, because of the tenant habitability plan and all the issues that caused, we got done less than we wanted to get done. And so, that's what happens. But it's just like, again, we were going through this, just not knowing and just kind of leaping into and doing things. And I don't know, we have done things differently. I think when you're thinking about LA and just how much things cost, it's best to jump in and get things done and learn as you go, because the property keeps raising. Now, if you're keeping up, bought the property in 2004, refinanced 2006, I believe it was. Things were going okay. The mortgage was a little bit more. Again, we're not in an impound account, so we're just coming up with the money at the end of the year to pay the property taxes, which was about $3,000 in December, the final deadline, in April, the final deadline. And we're just coming out of pocket for it. Again, not really making much of a profit, but did have some tenants that paid more than the original tenant that we had. Things go okay. In the meantime, not to tell you too much, homie lover friend and I didn't date, and this property kept us tethered when there are definitely times I'd rather have not been tethered at all. So there you go. All right. This is going to be a short one, just to give you an overview. What's coming up ahead is, of course, there is a dip in property values, and not long after this happens, and we'll talk to you all about the ins and outs of that. Of course, it could have resulted in, almost resulted in losing the property, some job loss, blah, 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 all kind of drama. Okay, so have a good day.